Several years ago, when I was assigned to a different church, a different parish, over on the other side of the diocese, I had the privilege of interviewing the confirmation students just a few weeks before they were going to be confirmed by the bishop. And one of the questions I asked them was, okay, guys, what name did you choose for your confirmation name? What saint's name did you choose? And a lot of the girls, they chose Mary, the Blessed Mother. A lot of the boys and girls who were athletes, they chose Saint Sebastian, the patron saint of athletes. And only one boy chose Joseph. And I thought that was interesting. And so I asked the kid, I said, why did you choose Joseph? And he says, I chose Joseph because my grandfather is named Joseph, and I love my grandfather very much, and I look up to him, and that's why I chose Joseph. I said, that's wonderful, that's great. But what can you tell me what St. Joseph did? And then there was a long pause. And the kid started squirming in his seat, and you could see the smoke coming out of his ears, trying to think of who St. Joseph is and what St. Joseph did. And I thought that was kind of unusual. And so I wanted to help the guy out. I said, listen, I'll give you a hint. Think about the Christmas story. And then again, there is this long, awkward pause. And finally he says, what do you mean, that story about the kid that wanted a BB gun for Christmas? I said, no. The Christmas story, Mary, Joseph, and little baby Jesus lying in the manger, the only Christmas story, which St. Joseph plays a huge part in, right? God the Father chose this simple, humble, strong, silent man to be the foster father of his son, making sure that his son is born into the world to show us what love is all about, what forgiving is all about, even loving us so much that he died on the cross for us and then rose from the dead, which we're going to be celebrating in a few weeks, right, on Easter Sunday. God chose Joseph to make that the greatest story ever told be told. And today we honor him. Today we honor him for making sure that that story is told even today, 2,000 years later and 2,000 years from now and forever and ever. But oftentimes, just like that young man who I interviewed for his confirmation so many years ago, I think oftentimes St. Joseph is forgotten. I think he's forgotten because not much is said about him in the gospel. He's only mentioned just a couple of times in the gospels. And if you think about it, Joseph never says a word. Not one word is recorded from St. Joseph. And I think that's because St. Joseph was the strong, silent type. He did a lot, but he did a lot without saying anything. And I think this is a very special day for us to remember and to celebrate and to give thanks for all the Josephs in our lives today. Our parents, our teachers, our sisters, especially our sisters of St. Joseph, who work and serve in our school and our parish here, Sister Sue Ann, and what's your name again, Sister Sharon? Just like St. Joseph, I forgot your name. How could we forget you? No, I'm just kidding. I did that on purpose. And even all of you who do so much for our school and our parish in your own powerful but silent way, and you make a difference in so many ways. So in the spirit of St. Joseph, let us continue to do that. Let us continue to make sure that Jesus enters the world through our words, and through our actions, and maybe not even using any words at all. Amen? Amen.